I still remember the morning it all started. I heard my dad cursing louder than usual, which was strange for someone as calm as him. I rushed outside and saw our driveway completely blocked with bright orange cones, a metal barrier, and a bold sign that read, HOA property, no entry. My heart sank. Our car was stuck inside, and my dad was standing there with a strange smirk on his face. You see, we had recently moved into this HOA-controlled neighborhood, hoping for peace and quiet. My dad, a retired tank commander, had bought a house with a big old barn that he used to store and restore vintage military vehicles. Everything was fine until HOA President Karen took charge. She hated us from day one. She constantly complained about the barn, called his tools junk, and sent violation notices every week. But this time she went too far. Blocking our driveway without any notice was her biggest mistake. While she stood across the street sipping her fancy coffee and smirking, my dad turned and calmly walked toward the barn. I followed him, confused. That's when he hit a switch, and the rusty doors creaked open, revealing something. No one was ready for a fully restored M60 Army tank. I stared in disbelief. He climbed in like it was second nature, fired it up, and slowly rolled it out. The ground trembled. Karen's coffee dropped. Neighbors came out with phones in hand, some recording, some screaming. Without touching anything but the cones and that ridiculous metal sign, Dad drove the tank straight over them, flattening everything in its path. Karen screamed that she'd call the police, and she did. But when the cops arrived, they laughed. The tank was fully legal, registered, and parked on our private property. Karen had no case. A week later, she stepped down from the HOA. People suddenly respected my dad. Now he proudly parks the tank outside every Sunday, polished and shining. But here's the twist. Karen sold her house and left the neighborhood. But guess who bought it? My dad. And he turned it into a military museum. So now every time HOA drives by, they salute the man they once tried to run out. What would you do if someone blocked your driveway without warning?